whispered of your coming. Our enemies will give chase inevitably. The path is known to the collectors ahead, below the streets. Our escape will not be delayed. We are prepared to assist. Lead us. The city bowels devour all, even combine monstrosities. Akin to the world our kind called home. The mechanism of our escape is above. And this would be the power source, awaiting revival. Unchallenging to anyone capable of flux shifting. May have used too much force. We'll need some time to revive this machine. We felt a problem in the current somewhere above. It could use attention. We shall test if our repairs were fruitful. The cage! It can only be set down by you. As So your climb was inevitable, son. Proved successful. Can feel the draft of outside air. How many obstacles must we endure? As if someone wanted to shield themselves, be it from what is below or above. A dead matter, no tools. But with that weapon, combustion by the way of resonance should remove it. Place it over there, so we can resonate. Now step back. Acceptable. Now, will we be denied passage again? Our confidence was not misplaced. As you fulfilled your end of the bargain, so it is our turn. Where you cross over, we must digress. This passage is unsafe for Vortigons. This alliance will not go unremembered.
Word of advice? Keep away from the cops. They're ticked off today, more so than usual.
Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition
thanks. I've been sitting for 12 hours straight. I think I'm good.
12.
Shut up, Davis. We all know you have a 10-hour shift. You can stop bragging about it.
It felt way longer than that when our ventilation shut off 40 minutes before the end of work hours. They just don't care if it turns to hell out there.
That's not them. The Vorticells shut off.
Yeah, 2 of them broke or something. That's what I heard. We also had some electricity problems as well.
They didn't get broken. Someone released the vorts.
What?
Are you saying there are 2 of those things on the loose? Damn.
Come on, what would they do? It's not like there are some dumb animals.
I heard they can even talk, so...
They sure as hell were talking to me when the portal stars happened.
A fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be expunged. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to join civil protection just to get a decent meal.
Factors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have fought switch and exercised our intensities. They have given us the strength never been suffered to overcome this urge. They have given us purpose. They have turned our lives toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressive form will be shut off the day we have mastered ourselves. The day we no longer need it. And that day is right. I have it on good authority.
Gordon, we don't have much time. They're already onto you. I have a plan for throwing them off your tail. There's a route, a service tunnel, that'll lead you to the quarantine sector. Used to be a construction yard until just recently. Something happened. They cordoned the place. And only the higher ranks know any details. It'll be tough, but this is your best bet. In the room across, there's a hatch that leads right into the service tunnel. Shit, we don't have any time left. Go through to the site and find me at the city arcade, and be careful.
Some idiots decided it would be a good idea to smuggle out one of the canisters and see what's inside. And now, all of that inside is, well, outside. They are out, and my whole crew is a mindless zombie mob like it's some kind of horror flick. You'd be doing them a favor by putting them out of their misery.
Not much of a fighter, but we still should stick together. Took care of 4 of them back there, so there should be 4 more left. I think Lewis made it out alive. I hope he...
Behind you!
Oh, I thought you were a cop. Don't be so sure of that.
Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, Concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic
I know you
biological
green
impulses.
suits. You never have
and all
anything
its
worth to
associated
exchange.
hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us?
Watch it, will ya?
What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might
That's enough of that.
Unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hardscrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition.
Did Bardo send you? Check upstairs. Some complaint about the elevator or something. Was it the next neighbor? There, can't remember.
Irrelevance. And like a cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them.
Terrible mistake.
Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be expunged. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward